Welcome to this adult chair yoga class. So find a sturdy chair and we'll get started. We're sitting up nice and tall. Let's roll the shoulders back and down, stretch up to the sky. Allow the eyes to close or look softly downcast. Notice how your body is showing up for you today. I'm hearing that a lot of people are feeling fatigued or tired. We're having a lot of issues with our immune system. It's an allergy season right now. So notice how your body is feeling. Is there fatigue, and is it not just from a poor night of sleep, but from all the stress we've been carrying for the last 3 years? All the changes that we've experienced environmentally, and the change in the time zone. All those things bombard our bodies, as well as environmental toxins, pollution, climate change, and EMF waves, 5G. All of that could be affecting how our body feels. For that reason, we want to strengthen our immune system. So today we're going to do some work on our neck. Our thymus and thyroid are right here, helping with our immune system. And we'll do some immune things that actually will help with your sinuses and your lungs as well. But check out your internal environment as well. How are you contributing to your health or lack thereof? Our thoughts affect our bodies. Are you carrying negative thoughts and criticism of yourself, or are you your own best cheerleader? Notice what you say to yourself during class today. So we're going to begin by clearing our external environment, our aura, inhaling, sweeping up overhead, and exhaling, clearing our internal environment, clearing our chakra column, sending anything down our legs and out into the earth. Inhaling, clearing the environment, clearing our aura. Exhaling, clearing our internal environment. Particularly, we're working on an energetic level at this moment. Inhaling, big clearing of everything around us, creating clear space. Exhaling, sending all negativity down through our legs and out our feet into the earth, clearing our chakras. One more. Clearing the aura, the energetic space around us, and clearing inside, clearing our chakras, clearing ourselves energetically from the inside. Breath, and notice how you feel. And then we're going to do a spinal twist and reach back and clear the air behind us. And this time, as the hand comes down the chakra column, you're looking at your thumb. Bring a vertical line down. Reaching back, scooping back, clearing the environment, giving yourself a bit of a spinal twist. The hand comes down, clears your chakra column, and can rest on your lower belly. One more big twist, big clearing. Coming down your chakra column, and twist, and clear, and down. Take a breath with your hands on your belly, right below your navel. And sitting up nice and tall, let's lower the chin to the chest and lift the chin up towards the sky. And lower the chin down. And lift the chin up. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck, releasing tension there. And feel the stress in the front of your neck, releasing tension there. One more this way. Come back to center, shoulders down, ear to shoulder. Take a breath, feel that stretch. Come on back up, ear to shoulder the other way. Come on back up, ear to shoulder the first side. Notice which way your head is going. That's the arm that's going to come up and over and touch your opposite ear. Just let the weight of your hand encourage a stretch. We're not pulling. Breathe into that line of tension, helping to release it. Inhale back to center. Ear to the opposite shoulder. Notice which way your head is pointing. That's the hand that comes up and over. Letting your hand rest on your ear. Inhale back to center. Bring the ear to the shoulder. Let's press the wall away. Feel that stretch now into the arm as well. And press through the back of the hand. Down. Ear to shoulder. And press. Back of the hand press, stretching the opposite side of your arm. And back to center. Bring the chin down again and roll the ear to your shoulder. Let's hold the opposite shoulder steady. And I'm going to roll that chin down toward the armpit. Roll the chin up, bring the back of the head to the back of the shoulder. The ear is facing the shoulder as we're rolling the head forward and backward over the shoulder. Working out the lines of tension in your jaw, in the side of your neck, and in the back of your neck. One more. And ear to shoulder, roll forward and up. Take a breath, notice the openness in the side of the neck, and we'll change sides. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder, holding the opposite shoulder, and then we'll roll the chin down and roll the back of the head towards the back of the shoulder. Our ear is facing the shoulder, and we're rolling back and forth over the shoulder. Feel the line of tension in the back of your neck, the side of your neck, the front of your neck. Back, roll the chin forward and up. Take a breath. Bring one shoulder up, squeeze your ear and shoulder towards each other. Inhale the head up and the shoulder down. Bring that shoulder up, ear to shoulder, head up, shoulder down. Shoulder up, squeeze the ear and shoulder together, head up and shoulder down. Shoulder up, squeeze, head up and shoulder down. Take a moment to feel the openness in that side of your body. Other side, shoulder up, ear to shoulder, head up, shoulder down. Shoulder up, ear to shoulder, head up, shoulder down. Squeeze. And down. And squeeze. And down. Let's do some shoulder rolls. And we'll shoulder roll the other way. And notice the energy in your shoulders. Let's bring the palms together, pressing actively, lifting the elbows and lowering the shoulders. You should feel this all the way into your shoulder blades. It's an isometric exercise. It's not just a limp wimp. It's a very energized pose. Everything is engaged. You can even press into your feet and lift your abdominals. And then we'll slowly spinal twist. And come back to center. And we'll twist the other way. Soft gaze, looking at whatever is in front of you. Come back to center. Inhale tall and press the hands one way and the head the other. And back to center and press the hands one way and head the other. And once again. And back to center and circle the wrists. Release that tension in the wrists. And circle back the other way. And let's draw some circles on the ceiling. So we're moving our elbows here. And circle back the other way. And let's bring the arms to face each other. The palms to face forward. We're going to bring our fingertips up and bring our elbows in. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Feel the shoulder blades sliding up and down your back. Your shoulders opening. Strengthening your postural muscles. Heart nice and lifted. Shoulder blades squeezed. Chest broadens, spine lengthens, posture improves, breathing improves, and rest. So we're going to do an acupuncture move here. We're going to bring our hands to our collarbone and then go below the collarbone and slide under the collarbone towards the crease between your shoulder and your torso. So under the collarbone and inside that crease, feel around, maybe you find a sore spot there. You're going to make a little pointer with all 5 fingers, hands on that spot if you found it. If not, just, I can't find one anymore, which is great. I'm doing this. And then you're just going to circle, putting a little bit of pressure into that spot as you circle your shoulders. So if you have sinus conditions, in the last class, people found that this was clearing their sinuses. Just circling around that acupressure point. It's a lung meridian point if you know Chinese medicine. Deepening your breath and strengthening your immune system. And if there's nothing sore there, lucky you. And still strengthen it, right? And let's circle back the other way. And rest for a moment, feel the energy. I'm going to make a soft fist and we're just going to tap our chest all around that area. So our fist is nice and big, so we're definitely going to catch that spot even if we don't know exactly where it is. Feel tingly. And let's make a soft fist and let's tap the other side. And just shake a little bit of that off. And notice how you feel. One more tapping that's right in the middle, tapping our thymus. So again, you can make that little 5-finger pointer. And we'll just tap the thymus. So think of Tarzan tapping his chest all the time, strengthening his immune system before he goes into battle or whatever he's doing. And rest. Let's scoot forward on our chair just a little bit. We're going to go back and forward, leading with the chest. So sometimes we lead with the waist. Today we're going to lead with the chest, leading with the heart. Stretching forward and stretching back. Trying to get the back of your chest to touch the chair rather than the back of your waist. And back to center. And with a nice tall spine, we'll circle around our tailbone here, opening up the hip joints. And we'll circle around the other way. Here we have a nice straight spine. We're feeling the weight shifting. And we're opening up the hips. And come back to stillness. Notice how you feel. So we're going to open up the hips and the feet some more. So you can do everything with your feet on the floor. Or if you want a little more challenge, you can pick up your knee. So you can either be holding your knee and point and flex the foot, or you can just be on the floor lifting and lowering your heel. Find what works for you. This gives you a little bit of stretch in the leg and a little bit of abdominal work as well. And circle. circle back the other way. And take a breath, notice how it feels. Let's do the other side. So again, you can just be picking up your heel or picking up the toe, the knee and holding it. And circle. And circle back. And down. The next one, you can pick up your heel and slide your leg in and out, or you can pick up your knee and open your leg in and out this way. It's all up to you. And down. Take a breath. Notice the two sides of your body. And then again, you can either slide the leg in and out on the floor or pick it up and open and close here. Gives you a little bit of abdominal work as well. The strengthening of the leg. And down, take a breath. Last one, so you could just be kicking your leg like this, or you could pick your knee up and kick your leg like this. Draw your belly in for support. And down. Inhale, lift the other leg and or you can do it with your foot on the floor. Well, your seat on the chair, your leg on the chair with the kicking that way. And then let's bring the legs out nice and wide. We're going to come into our 5-pointed star. And we're going to turn that into goddess pose. You can either press your hands into mine. So just like we did here, isometric, you're going to press your hands into mine. Feel the shoulder blades slide down your back, your chest broaden. You can bring the thumb and forefinger together, 3 fingers up. You can pick up your heels, strengthening your legs. Press down into the balls of your toes. Relax, stretch out, and stretch out one leg and tip over into Trikonasana. And inhale back up, bring that leg in, let's stretch out the other leg. Tip over. Inhale up, again, come on down. Stretch one leg forward, surrender over it. Pick up your toes. Inhale up, stretch out the other leg. Inhale forward, toes are up. And inhale out. Now we're going to do those last three moves standing as well, if you want to stand for the rest of the class or the next section of class, or you can just repeat what we did while we do it standing. So those who'd like to do standing, let's do some sit to stands. Again, for sit to stands, you can hold on to the chair, press into your feet, and just squeeze your buttocks and just come up a little bit, quarter of an inch maybe. If you'd like to do a full sit to stand, you can cross your arms or bring your arms out in front. Let's go for 6, and then we'll stand on the 7th. You ready? Check that your legs are parallel. And inhale up. And press your hips back down. Inhaling all the way up. Draw the belly in, press your hips back, and sit down. That's 3, almost there. And 6. And we're up. And down. So you're going to stand behind your chair, holding on with 2 hands if you need to. I'll stand next to my chair so you can see what I'm doing. Okay? Or I might even just pretend I have a chair in front of me. So starting at Tadasana, and pick up one heel and bring it down. Pick up the other heel and bring it down. If that's too easy, you can pick up one heel, come up on your toes, and change heels that way. Again, you could be holding on to the chair, but the chair is for balance, not for weight bearing. Shoulders are down and back, heart is lifted. And if you like, coming up on both toes, whoops, finding your drishti. If you like, if you don't need the chair, you can add some arms. Good job, and down. Okay, so now we're going to come into our 5-pointed star, just like we did before. And then we're going to come into a little second position ballet. So we're pressing those thighs back, pressing the palms into my palms, 4 thumb and 4 finger together, 3 fingers extended. Taking some nice full breaths here. Tuck the tailbone, draw the pelvic floor and the lower belly up. And if you like, pick up your heels. And release. Don't go back to center for a moment. Again, you could be behind your chair holding on. Step out nice and wide to our 5-pointed star. If you're sitting down, you're going to stretch out one leg. If you're standing, you're rotating your toes 90 degrees, scooting your other heel back. Going to reach over the leg and windmill into Trikonasana. Roll your rib cage and look up if that works for you. Back to center, inhale, back up. Toes go the other way. If you're sitting, you're bringing that leg in and stretching the other one out, reaching over your leg, turning your palms and coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose on this side. Spin your rib cage and look up if that works for your neck. Inhale back up. Turn the toes in. Toe heel back to Tadasana. Hands at your heart, Anjali Mudra. Okay. If you're sitting, you're going to send one leg out in front of you and bring your nose to your knee. If you're standing, you're going to turn your chair sideways. Bring your hands to the seat of the chair. You're going to step your right leg back. So see how if you're sitting, you're still stretching towards your leg. You're standing, you're lifting your head and your chest. If you're sitting, you're sliding down your leg with the toes off the floor. You're getting a little bit of a dog tilt here. Tailbone lifted, chest lifted. And then let's bring our hands to the back of the chair and come on back up. Take a breath. And we'll go the other side, stretching the other leg out. I always forget which leg I did. I think it's okay, so again, if you're sitting down, you're stretching one leg out in front of you, picking the toes up off the floor. You're standing, you're pressing your back heel into the floor, lifting your tailbone and your chest, stretching back. Deep breath. And bring your hands up, step up, come on back up. If you're sitting, then you can lift your heel up off the floor or bring your knee up the way we did earlier. If you're standing, if you need to hold on to the back of the chair, you can hold on to the back of the chair with two hands and pick up a heel or pick up a knee. If you don't need to do that, you can stand in front of your chair. Actually, yeah, you can stand in front of your chair. Put one foot on the chair. No, I know why I had it do sideways, sorry. Flip your chair sideways, then you can hold on with one hand. So if you don't need two hands, you're going to flip your chair sideways. And put your outside leg up onto the chair. Then you can hold on with one hand, find your drishti in front of you, pick up your heel, or pick your foot up off the floor. Balance here. And yeah, bring the chair to the other side. If you're behind the chair, again, you can be doing it with two hands. That's fine too. All right. Otherwise, you're standing next to your chair. Find your drishti, either picking up your heel or your knee, or if you can, your foot is on the chair. Or you can pick up your heel here, or pick up your toe here and balance, if you like, add an arm. Out, whatever you like, or just down. So you're holding on lightly, not collapsing into it with one hand. And bring that foot down, good job. And come have a seat. Take a few breaths here to take in the benefits of what we've done so far. Let's scoot forward on our chair. We're going to continue with the forward fold that we did standing. We're going to send the right leg out. Going to inhale and slide down that leg. And then we're going to bring our right hand to our hip crease and spin the body. Our left elbow is bracing into our left knee. Coming into a spinal twist here, or bringing that arm up to the sky. And bring that hand down. Inhale, slide up. Bring that knee in. Stretch up tall. Send your other leg out, toes up. Slide down that leg, bringing your elbow to support yourself. The elbow is against the opposite knee if you can. Sliding your left hand up to your hip crease and spinning your body. Stay here or reach up. And let's bring that hand down and inhale back up. Sitting up nice and tall, you're at the edge of your chair, reach back, grab the chair, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the heart. Stretch up. Now, still holding on to the back of the chair, see if you can do this. Begin to bring the chin forward, begin to round the body over, but you're still pulling against the back of the chair. Chin is tucked. You're bringing blood into your thyroid and your thymus, strengthening your immune system. And slowly roll yourself back up. Take all the time you need so you don't get dizzy. We'll counter stretch. Let's reach the arms behind us as far as they will go. And then give yourself a big, big hug. Tuck your chin. Notice which elbow is on top. Big stretch. And then hug the other way. Inhale, switching. Opening to the sky and then curling in. And then big opening and bringing the arm in the opposite arm. And release. Give yourself a pat on the back. You can either push that elbow back or pull it back. Reach up and give yourself a pat on the back the other way. Either push that arm back, pull it back. And reach up. Grab one wrist and stretch over to one side. Inhale back to center, grab the wrist and stretch over the other way. Back to center, float your arms down halfway, spinal twist. And spinal twist the other way. And back to center, Anjali Mudra. And rest. We're going to try boat pose. So again, I think I'll go sideways for you for this. As you can see, we're sitting towards the edge of the chair, nice and tall, bringing the shoulders to touch the back of the chair. Pick up your heels, feel your abdominals lifting. If you can, pick up your knees. You don't need your arms, let your arms reach out. Find your drishti. Again, you could just be sitting up and lifting a heel and then the other heel. Or you could be doing this with just one leg lifted and then the other leg lifted. In fact, we could all do that. We just change sides. The difference being some of us are holding on and some of us are not. So bring one foot to the floor and down and the other. And again, you could be doing this sitting upright boat pose isn't working for you. And hold. Feel that in your thighs, deep breath, and down. Maybe give those thighs a rub. All right. Let's end with some nice sun salutes. Bring the hands to the heart. Take a nice deep breath and inhale, reaching up if that works for you. Hands to heart. And release. Inhale. Hands to heart. We'll add a forward fold, but if you have unregulated glaucoma, high blood pressure, brain tumor, or vertigo, don't go down. Stick with this. Inhale, hands to heart, or swan dive over. Inhale, slide your hands up your knees, shoulders back, head lifted. Exhale, surrender over your legs. Inhale, big sweep up. Hands to heart. Full breath in and out. Inhale. Forward fold. Half lift. Over. Inhale up. And hands to heart. We'll add a side sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. And down. And sweep up. And down. All the way back up. Hands to heart. Last one. Release the hands, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep. Let your head and your eyes follow your hand. And down and all the way back up. And hands to heart. And down. Bring the legs together, bring one hand across, other hand holding the side or the back of your chair, spinal twist. And back to center, and spinal twist the other way. And back to center. Scoot back on your chair, close your eyes. Allow your awareness to travel through your body. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort. Send the breath and the awareness into those areas. Exhaling any negativity of any form, down your legs, out your feet, and into the earth. Stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. When you're ready, open your eyes. Namaste.